Hi, welcome to Gear Talk. Today I want to talk about the evolution of my one-man band. I started doing the one-man band in, what was it, like 2011? The first album came out in 2012, Solo Recordings Volume 1. When I started, it was not as complex as this. It was very basic. What I had was this guitar. It actually, the whole project came up because I wanted this guitar. My friend Leo Gallagher had this guitar, and he wanted to sell it, but I had no money. So I basically traded the guitar for his solo show. I did a solo concert in Drummondville that he organized in exchange for the guitar. And then I had the guitar and basically a solo show. And I owned the studio, so I decided to do a solo album. At first it was just, I didn't even have a bass drum. It was just this guitar and I foot stomp. And the first song I recorded was Love Got Us Blind. So I had this guitar, and then I got a bass drum. Not this one. It looks pretty much like this one, but the original one is in France right now. So I did a few songs on the album, like Honeybee.
Say long. Say long. Say long, my little honeybee, say long.
So, and then I figured, like, I got this other leg that I might as well use, so I got a hi-hat. And that's when it started getting a bit more complicated. Just playing the bass drum is just like tapping tempo. But working the 2 feet together, that was harder. And I think I did like 4 songs on Volume 1 with the hi-hat and the bass drum, like the Ballad of Johnny Wabo.
I had to make it back to my mama's house to get back in the ship. Then I played my guitar till my fingers bled. Learned how to sing and dance, how to walk the walk and talk the talk, to finally be ready to meet you again. Then I had a dream, I was up on stage with a big old rock and roll band. But the industry's in such a mess, can't afford no band. So the guitar, the amps, the left foot, the right foot, the voice equals the band. If I had my way, the noise I make would be heard across the land.
And then the album came out, Solo Recordings Volume 1, and I did 175 shows, and it got more success than I expected. Basically, it outsold everything else that I've recorded before and probably since. So people were telling me, are you going to do Volume 2? And I had to do Volume 2. And while I was doing demos for Volume 2, I thought of something because I wanted to have a bigger sound, and I tried to figure out a way to get a bass sound on the guitar. I was already playing like a bass line with my thumb, but how could I get a bass sound? So I ended up having a pickup like this. And a lot of people have been asking me about that extra pickup on all of my guitars. Let me show it to you. So as you can see, this is a gold foil. It took me a long time to get into the gold foils. I tried a bunch of different pickups, and this is the one that works the best for me because it's very narrow, so I can fit it under the strings without having to drill anything. You know, this is an original 59, and it doesn't have any extra holes in it. It's still original. So what I do is that pickup, I have a stereo output, and that pickup goes to an octaver, giving me the sound of a bass. And then I wanted to be able to play a cymbal, do a punch now and then. And I tried many different ways. Eventually, I thought of having the drumstick on the guitar's headstock. And as you can see, this is the version that we did for the Gibson guitars. And there's still no extra holes. It stays in place with the machine heads, the screws from the machine heads. And then just put the drumstick there. A lot of people are asking me, what's the red ball? It's a maraca. And you just go like this. So then, equipped with this more muscular sound, I did volume 2. I didn't play the cymbal as much when I did the volume 2. That took a long time to master. And then I just kept on doing it. You know, I did volume 3 because volume 2 did really well. It won a Juno, a bunch of awards, and then I did volume 3 at my friend Johnny Flash's studio, Tone Bender, with Pierre Girard Engineering. And the sound got way bigger.
She likes to play hard to get and gets me every time. Must be a fool, real naive, to think she could be all mine. I know I'm in too deep, but I can't help myself. I'm told she's a specialist, but that just don't help.
So there you have it. Eventually, I got tired of bringing this guitar on the road because it's a guitar that I really love, and you're not supposed to bang on cymbals with a 59 Les Paul. So I tried it with a bunch of, I don't know how many guitars we modified for the one-man band, about 25. There's 2 types of guitars, Fenders and Gibsons. I like them both. At some point, I wanted to be able to do the one-man band with a Fender. So this is one of the first ones we did with the Jazzmaster because it has a bigger headstock, so I could fit a drumstick holder there. That's the big difference. One of the big differences between a Fender and a Gibson is that the Fender has a maple neck, which is a much harder wood. So I can drill straight into it. And this is like a Chinese guitar. This is a J. Mascis Jazzmaster. So I don't care about drilling holes in a Squire. And this is a very cool one. And then we did a few Stratocasters. And as you can see, this one only has the lead pickup and the bass pickup. I never use the other pickups. I'm always on the lead pickup. So this one is pretty cool. And this is the latest one. It was finished a couple of weeks ago. By the way, all these modifications are not done by me. I made the first prototype with duct tape, but then some professionals got into it. Over the years, Raymond Laterra has helped me, Leo Gallagher, my welder friend Marc Boucher, and Dan Vigneault takes care of all my guitars. He's been working on my guitars for about 7 years, and he makes all of that. You know, he's a master, and whatever I ask, he always finds a way to do it. And this is the latest one. I bought this one at Norman's Rare Guitars. That's just a parts caster. It's just made out of parts. It's super light, and this is like the evolution of the one-man band guitar. It's pretty awesome. It's like, it weighs 6 pounds with all the extras. So for a guy like me, that makes a huge difference.